Chosen one, wait. Don't move. Don't swipe away. Don't convince yourself this is just another moment you can revisit later. Because heaven doesn't tap people on the shoulder without intention. The fact that you stopped here, even briefly, means something unseen just shifted. This is not random. This is not entertainment. This is not noise. This is a divine pause. And divine pauses only happen when what comes next carries weight. You sensed it, didn't you? That quiet pressure in your chest. That stillness that arrived without warning. That feeling that time slowed down just enough for you to notice. That wasn't emotion. That wasn't imagination. That was recognition. Chosen one, God interrupted you. And interruptions like this are never casual. If you leave now, you risk stepping past a moment your spirit has been preparing for. Stay here. This interruption is intentional. Listen closely. God doesn't interrupt ease. He interrupts direction. He doesn't stop people who are fully aligned. He stops people who are about to drift just far enough to miss what matters most. You've been moving forward, staying disciplined, handling responsibilities, doing what life demanded. But somewhere in all that motion, meaning got replaced by momentum. And God says, I stopped you because speed was carrying you away from truth. That's why this moment feels urgent. That's why it feels targeted. That's why it feels like this message found you, not the other way around. You weren't failing. You weren't disobedient. You just stopped listening beneath the noise. So God quieted everything around you. Chosen one, that inner unrest you've been feeling wasn't weakness. It wasn't complaining. It wasn't burnout. It was alignment slipping. You tried to explain it away. You blamed pressure. You blamed people. You blamed timing. But deep down, you knew something was off. Not broken, misaligned. And misalignment is dangerous because it feels productive. So God interrupted you. This interruption removes excuses. God isn't checking your comfort level. He's calling you back to center, back to clarity, back to Him. That's why things that once fulfilled you now feel hollow. That's why conversations feel surface level. That's why certain spaces drain you instead of energizing you. Not because they're wrong, but because you outgrew them. God interrupts when you start settling in places you were meant to outgrow. Chosen one, understand this. You were never meant to blend in everywhere. You were never called to chase everything offered to you. You were never designed to live by expectations heaven didn't assign. That constant feeling of being slightly out of place, even when life looked good, was your spirit rejecting ordinary. God interrupts set-apart people because fitting in would erase their assignment. You're not difficult. You're not excessive. You're not disconnected. You're misaligned with the average. Now think about what ended. The door that closed. The plan that fell apart. The future you were sure would work out. You thought God said no to punish you, but He said no to protect you. Some doors close because staying would have cost you who you're becoming. God interrupts paths that look successful but lead empty. He shuts doors before they turn into cages. This isn't about fixing your routine. It's about restoring your identity. You've been doing so much that you forgot who you are in stillness. You've carried responsibility so long that intimacy with God became secondary. So, God says, pause with me before you proceed. This interruption isn't discipline, it's reconnection. Nothing you walked through was wasted. The disappointment sharpened wisdom. The silence strengthened trust. The pressure expanded endurance. You thought you were barely making it, but heaven was preparing you. God interrupts when preparation ends and movement begins. That's why this feels serious, because clarity demands response. After this moment, pretending you didn't hear God won't work anymore. Confusion loosens. Distraction weakens. Alignment strengthens. God isn't asking for perfection. He's asking for agreement. Alignment over approval. Obedience over noise. Here's the truth. Interruptions always come before acceleration. After this, some people will fade. Some desires will quiet. Some paths will stop calling you. And peace will replace pressure. You won't have to force what belongs to you. What's meant for you will come with peace, not panic. God didn't interrupt you to delay you. He interrupted you to save you time. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are stopped on purpose. If something just settled in your spirit, type Amen in the comments. Not as a habit, but as agreement. And if you don't want to miss the next moment God interrupts your path, subscribe now. This channel exists for alignment, not noise. Share this with someone who feels restless, confused, or disconnected. This could be the pause their soul has been waiting for. Stay aware, stay aligned, stay close, because this interruption is only the beginning.